Hi, Mark Haynes here. Thanks for joining me, and today we're looking at putting. Now we're looking at one of the most common mistakes I see with people and probably amateur golfers and golfers that aren't so good at putting, and the technical aspect. So what I see a lot is that people often address or take their putting stance with their arm structure and an arm's position like this, where the trail arm or the right arm for a right-handed golfer is very straight and the lead one is very bent. Now traditionally you won't see this with any good putter. So what you tend to see with good putters is this kind of position, where this right arm or the trail arm has got bend in the wrist and bend in the elbow, and then the front wrist and front arm look like this. Some are a little bit straighter than others, but generally this wrist is very flat. This wrist has got some angle in here, and then when they make their stroke, this doesn't change too much. So these arm and wrist angles stay the same throughout, and their arms look fairly connected to the body. So if we've got the other one here, which I see a lot when I'm coaching, is that you get this kind of motion. It becomes very difficult to control the putt head. I can feel the weight of the putt head wanting to turn the face to the left and take over. Now if you look at all the different types of putting grips, so whether it's the claw, so Mickelson and Garcia, they've still got this position with their arm and wrist, and then they make this stroke. So this arm is very stable and moves like this. Then if you look for the chest putter, Adam Scott, so again this is still in the same place. Left below right, again very similar. So if you look at all the good putters, regardless of the grip type, this is what their trail or right arm does for a right-handed golfer. Starts like this and moves in this fashion. The arm looks pretty close and connected to the body.
Swing it.
So if you're struggling with your putting, I'd suggest checking your grip and your setup in a mirror and having a look at what your arms are like. And if you're not looking kind of like this, then I'd suggest this would be a good process to go through. So if you hold the putter up in front of you here, make sure the putter shaft is in line with your left arm, or in line with the forearm here, so you're making a one lever mechanism. Bring the right arm on and make sure there's a little bit of bend in it, and let's make sure the upper parts of your arms have got a little bit of connection with the chest, so you can support your stroke. Then from here, lean over from the waist and let the putter find the ground. Then as you make your stroke, we really don't want to be changing this arm structure, arm positioning that we've got at the beginning. So from the other angle, that looks something like this. Bring your arms on here and then leaning over. So I'll just make a few strokes for you to show what that might look like. Another things you'll notice while I'm making the strokes here, and what good putters do, is that their trail shoulder, their right shoulder for a right-handed golfer, will stay very low. Never gets very high at all. And again, most of the good putters, their strokes are quite short. Again, with not so good putters, I see very long strokes and they struggle to control the club head. So if you're struggling with your putting and struggling to control the putt head, I'd suggest giving this a go and checking out what your arm structure is like at the start of your putting stroke. Okay, I hope this helps. Any questions, please let me know. Get any comments, feedback, or feel free to share this with your friends. See you soon.
Swing it.